Mm.
Well, those aren't very exciting first words.
I really did like Mystery Science Theater 3000. It was a fun watch. It was like, because it was never movies you knew.
They ended up doing riff tracks later of more recent movies.
So Doctor Who was referenced in The Witcher 3 and Black Ops, but he didn't say nothing about that.
This fucking bird. This fucking bird, Martin.
Phalanx.
Hmm.
They legit put an old white dude. They put an old white dude on the cover of their game so that people would want to pick their game up.
What game?
Phalanx.
Hmm.
Why did you send me that message?
What message?
At 9:53, I'm just not getting it. Never mind.
Oh, hello.
Hey, what's going on?
I mean, a bird just flew into this hole. I'm gonna guess that if I walk by him, he's going to eat me.
They've made 3 episodes of Aaron Google Wikipedia's himself. And one of them is damn near 30 minutes long. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing over there at Game Grumps? Like, I feel like if they really wanted to shake things up, they should just start playing games all the way through. Like, people would not see that coming.
Was there any kind of thing that happened because Danny was working on his album or the video or?
Well, that's the thing. They always record stuff like ahead of time.
Yeah.
So even then, like, that's not like a factor. Like, cause the thing is, like, he didn't miss any episodes when that video came out. So there couldn't have been a point when, like, he was working on it where he couldn't have been recording. Like, understandable, like, cause like it's like they know when they're going on tour when they're not gonna be at home, so they do like a fuckload of episodes ahead of time. And it just seems like sometimes, because this is just Aaron, and they had a couple episodes like a few weeks ago where like it was just Danny. So it seems like they're just fucking like part of me is like, you're literally just doing shit at this point when you could easily just like play video games and talk. Like, you're trying to find like this. I think it's the thing I feel women do. Like women for sure, but millennials and Aaron is like the biggest like millennial. Is like I'm getting bored with this. How do I make, like, just, it's not about you. Like, it's really not. Like, this isn't for you. And I feel like when you take the liberty to just do whatever the fuck you want, because you have a fan base that you're pretty sure will watch your shit, I feel like that's like the wrong way to do that. It's like, I'm gonna lower my quality, because was it Two Friends Play? Like, they have the right way of looking at YouTube, because they're like, we don't promise you any, like, we promise like no quality, and we deliver even less. I think that's pretty fucking awesome. Like, I love the fuck out of that. It's like, we're not gonna make you any promises that this is gonna be good. Like, we're just gonna give you what we're gonna give you. Like, if you like it, then good. But it's because this is what we have. And like, if it was Game Grumps legit used to play, I don't mind when they play really shit games, but I will say that like, I'm not the one of the people who like looks for that. Like, it's not as entertaining, because a lot of the times when I watch people play video games, I want them to play something I haven't seen before. I want to explore it. Like, I don't want to, because you're gonna see more games than you're ever gonna play. Because like, if you're just watching somebody play it, you don't have to buy it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that's what that's what you're there for. You just want to see somebody play it. Like, I actually want to see them finish Majora's Mask, but he just didn't like it. Like, he doesn't like Majora's Mask, and he wasn't having fun. So that's understandable. He just doesn't want to finish it. And everybody's like, well, he didn't enjoy it because he's bad at it. It's like, yeah, true enough, but I will stay even still. That game is kind of shit, because like, that game tries to get away with a lot of stuff. Like you know how I feel about video games. I'm not gonna like let you skate by, because like, well, no, it's like there's a certain way to play it. It's like, I don't really care though. It was like, you still want me to do stuff I don't really want to do. So I want to play you, and I felt like this is what Metroid Prime was. That was a game that I wanted to enjoy, but it didn't want me to enjoy it. But you're literally just gonna Wikipedia yourself, unless, for all I know, like, it's some weird ass like indie game. You know, some weird indie game that has something
I'd
to do
say
with
not,
Wikipedia.
because it's just a popular YouTube thing to do right now, is to
Okay.
Wikipedia yourself,
but he's
and
done,
make fun of it.
But he's done this for 3 videos
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I'm like, really now? Like, because a 30-minute video of him doing it once would be like, it's totally fine. It's like, that's understandable, ha 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 ha. But they have a secondary channel where they put stuff like this. And it's like, why don't you just put it over there? Like, you can do what you want to, your fucking show, I don't care. But it's just like, This isn't even game. This is because it's titled Game Grump, and it's like this isn't even a game. Like there was a series of videos where he just looked at old art that he used to draw, and it's like, how the fuck is this? Like this is content, yeah, but what the fuck? You're like, where's the gameplay? Like where's the video? Like you can. Why didn't you put this on the other channel? Like where you
Because they
literally
don't
can do
probably
whatever you
confuse
wanted
like
to.
that, like on the other channel. And the reason they're gonna not call it anything other than Gang Grump is because if they called it anything else, people wouldn't watch it.
No, they watch it. They just have to make a new fucking rent name for it, because that's what they started calling anything with just one of them, Game Grump. And then they had fucking Steam Train, which died because Ross quit the channel. And then they had those Game Grumps Versus, which is still pretty okay. But then they had Grumpcade, and that kind of died because like Grumpcade only worked if other people who weren't from the channel were on the channel. And like little known fact, Susie's channel is still active. Like she still puts new like content up daily. I didn't know that. I did not know Susie's channel because I'm subscribed, but it never pops up in my feed. Like she still makes videos. I'm happy for her. I mean, even though she says the word nigger very fluently, and it makes me kind of like uneasy, but she's still adorable. That's not. I just think she's fun to look at. Honestly, well, I'm being honest. It's like it's not really.
That's about what I was expecting. I guess what I was basically saying though is like I understand your frustration. I also understand that this is just the way YouTube is now.
Because I really wish you would watch that damn video. Because this guy, facting with Carl Smallwood, he is what you. I think if you watch any of their videos and just listen to him go on a tangent toward the end of their videos, I think you would be like, "This is the YouTuber Martin wants to be." I think that would be exactly your thought process too. Because he doesn't like doing the like, comment, subscribe thing at the end of the videos. He doesn't. He said it's stupid. He's like, it's me telling you to do something, and if you wanted to do it, you'd have done it already. So me telling you to do it isn't gonna make you do it anymore. Like, and he's like, also like, comment, like if you want content, like, comment, and subscribe. He's like, boom, see, 3 seconds, and he's like, and some YouTubers take like 3 minutes to get that out. It's like it's pissed off. Like, yeah, he's like, I was like, man, like, and I'm not gonna lie, like he's not wrong, cause like I've been stuck in like a 20-second gap of like in that whole smash that like button, hit the notification. Like it feels the same way I do about that shit. It's like I want y'all to know that like YouTube puts all your liked videos in one playlist. Therefore, I'm not liking every video because it's literally just a fuckload of videos from every channel that I watch, like in that playlist because you told me to queue it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I almost put like I only click like to bookmark videos because I know they go into that playlist. It's the only reason I hit the click button. Like for me, I think like I'm watching your video all the way through, like flat out, all the way through. Like, is that not good enough? Like I leave maybe like 10 seconds unwatched because like if the video hits the end, the annotations go away. Like so if it's over, like yeah, I can't click the next video. I was like, just he's British, he swears a lot, and he's funny. He's everything I like in a YouTuber, and he's just really like realistic. Like he's just a person who likes to talk about things that he likes, and I feel like that's me and you to a T. Like we swear a lot, we're rude, and we really talk about the things that we believe in, things we like. No, we don't necessarily give a fuck if you disagree. I specifically don't give a fuck if you disagree. Like Mark cares, like he doesn't like the controversy. Me on the other hand, I don't give a shit. Like, you can dislike my opinion of something all fucking day and all night, but at the end of the day, who the fuck cares? Like, because the sad thing is, you're gonna agree with me and go out of your way to tell me I'm wrong, and you clearly think that that's going to change my opinion because you said I should feel differently. I could give two fucks. I got 4 fucks in my pocket right now. I'm just saying.
I missed 3 of those apparently. Oh, killed myself. I will say the checkpoints for this game are like instantaneous, and they don't put you back too far, so it's not like it really has any kind of consequence. Which one could argue why they even put like fail states in our game at all, if that's all it is, and it's just because this is the type of game that you're meant to just experience as opposed to play. Like, they don't want you to be frustrated, they just want you to experience the story. The wordless story. So if I run into the fox, he knocks me over. I think the entire reason I was doing this was to get that golden ball back, wasn't it? What's so goddamn funny? Oh, there goes the bird. Oh no, the bird's still chasing me. I have to say, given that this bird is on fire and it's still chasing me, I feel like it's kind of earned it.
Yeah. Like, you want this so bad.
Like, it's that important to you.
Oh.
Now I'm cycling the day and nights again. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, like what little all little you know, the bird is like. You just don't know. This ball is destroying our ecosystem. Every time you move it, like 1,000 animals, like go batshit insane, start cannibalizing themselves. And I was like, but I gotta get something to do. But I gotta get something to do. Oh, 20 minutes, and we will see whether or not this video uploads. My hat is in the no bin. I gotta take a wee.
I found 2 of the things. So going off that, I think there should be 5 chapters to this game.
Oh boy.
And I'm pretty sure I'm at the end of this chapter.
I spent $49 today on video games. My anus drew up into itself and swallowed my butt cheek whole. But you know the crazy part is, I spent $49.98 on on 2 games that if had I not bought them on sale would have been like $120 something.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think people shop when things are on sale, because instead of them just accepting that it's already overpriced, like it's genuinely already overpriced. It's like if people are gonna buy it while it's overpriced, but here it is when it's at like a decent.
I think for doing that, you should have gotten more points for your PlayStation rewards too.
Ugh. Gotta get a root.
I will say you should probably do something with that, because I think they take your points away after so much time.
That's good to know.
I mean, I'm not like the authority on it, so don't take my word for it.
Well, if you're gonna tell me something like that, I think you ought to like research it first.
Well, there's a cutscene, so I guess I'll Google it real quick. Unbearable. Or is this a cutscene? I don't think this is a cutscene. No, it's not. I have to do stuff.
There's no rush. I still love you. Love you more than any man ever will. Which is possibly true. But what about his dad? His dad loves the idea of him. This is the most ridiculous thing you ever said about anybody ever.
The red coat person is on my boat.
Are they telling you boat stories?
I'm just having these flashbacks, I think.
Of God of War? Oh, the character having flashbacks.
Do my Sony reward points expire? Yes. However, if you have a Sony card or a PlayStation card, an extended expiration date is one of the advantages. Blah, 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 blah.
And as I turned my head, my earbuds fell out. So, what's the deal here?
They basically last a year before they expire.
But if I have a card, they don't expire?
It says a Sony card or a PlayStation card. So I think you have to have specifically a card from them.
Okay.
Either way, like, it's not like they go anywhere if you cash them out. They're just on your account as opposed to being in a virtual bank. You
Okay,
could
so I
just choose.
cashed them in.
You just choose not to use them while they're in your
Okay.
account. Because it's not like getting $20 worth is technically cheaper than getting $10. It's still the same amount of points.
Okay. So how do you choose not to use them? Like if you don't want to use them, or how do you do that?
I don't
Like
know.
say I got like $30.
You might not be able to. I don't really know. You're asking questions that Sony should answer.
That you don't have. Hi, my name is John Sony. You have questions. That's understandable. I'm here to give you as many answers as possible. First question: do my Sony PlayStation reward points expire? The answer is yes. How do I stop from expiring? You have to redeem them. Go to your MySonyRewards.com account, find out how many points you have, and then simply redeem them to add them to your Sony account. Like, how do I choose not to use these points? You don't get a choice not to use these points. You've used them, or we will use. We will come to your house, we will take a sledgehammer of our own choosing, and we will bash your skull into nothingness. Like genuine nothingness. Like we will mash your head until there's nothing there. All skull fragments will turn into complete mush. Your brain matter will be ground into the carpet, and any visible physical pieces that we have on the scene will then be put into a blender and turned into a fine emulsified paste that we will then spread on toast.
The words on this picture mean nothing. It's just the fact that I found this picture in general was funny to me. No, no, no disco queen. We don't want disco queens here.
Fine.
Actually, it was. Honestly, there's been music playing, and like, I don't think it really matters as long as you're talking over it, like constantly. Ow.
Cause I was like, I don't. You alright?
No,
Um,
none of the dog happened. That's all that matters.
it hurt itself or hurt you?
It hurt me.
But you're a tough man. It's a small dog.
That doesn't mean anything. Claws hurt either way.
Takes a tender dog to make a strong man forecast. All right.
You tried.
I did. I got hollered. I could have just not done anything and I would have been equally as victorious.
Yeah.
That's what you call true failure. That is true failure. If you try to do something and it doesn't work out, like follow me, if you try to do something and it doesn't work out, and you look at it, look back on it, and it's like, had I done nothing at all, I would have been better off had I actually than the actual attempt I made was completely crap. It was complete crap. Did I get booked at the party chat again? What happened?
Give me a minute.
No, I'm alright. What's going on, stream? How y'all? Hi there. Hi there. How you, stream? Oh my gosh. Like, me and you, we really friends. Where you from? That's great. So, I'm from a small town called Chickasaw, Michigan, right? I love it here. It's so quaint. It's so small. No, everybody I know here knows me. Like everybody knows everybody. It's so okay. All I know is everybody. It's great. I love it so much. Snack Factory pretzel crisps. Rethink your pretzel. Everybody's going batshit over this non genetically growth modified organisms crap. The only real proof that GMOs are bad for the body is like in the next 15 years is like children are growing up by about the same way they were in the 80s and 90s. Like they aren't developing as fast. Because I will say here that's the two biggest problems that there are two conspiracy theories. The conspiracy theory is that they put stuff in our food. I can always find like the flaw in my own thoughts. So bear with me. There's a theory that they put stuff in like poor people's food so that they can't procreate as a way to do population control. But then there's also this theory that they put like stuff in our food that makes us like mature faster and grow faster. Like they're putting things in food that has an effect on us that makes us do stuff. And I feel like, okay, well, if you're making children, like if you're giving us stuff that's making kids like physically mature faster, like girls are growing breast faster, and boys are like their testicles are dropping sooner. Like, isn't that just going to do the exact opposite? Because like you're going to like increase the libido, and then you're also giving people opportunity to grow, to reproduce. You're making them want to reproduce, and then giving them tools they need to reproduce, not on purpose, but you're doing it. It seems like it would be completely it kind of messes up their whole argument, the entire argument of like, oh no, they're giving you this stuff so that you die sooner or you get sick or whatever. And I'm like, I don't think so. That's just me though. I'm a little bit crazy. So what are you doing? Like when you watch this, when you were watching this stream, what about this stream caught your attention? Like, cause it's the thumbnail, right? The thumbnail and the title. It's all you can see. The thumbnail, the title, I guess the view count, and the name of the uploader. What about this video made you click it and decide I want to watch it? And if the answer is, oh, I'm friends with you guys. Hey, my name is Jamal, or Jordan. Like you don't count. You watched it, like, first off, like, cause I'm gonna be real, you can see how long these videos are. If it's like an hour-long stream, it's like, I'm just that guy. Like, I'm not watching hour-long streams with like anybody. Like, unless I have like something going. Like, cause I feel like I always have something to do. I can always be watching TV other than watching a stream, like something that has like a higher production value or something I know I want to watch, instead of just watching like something that might be entertaining. I never fall in love again. Yeah. I never fall in love again. But Baccarat. That's a good song. What do you get for all your trouble? I was like, but I love talking about conspiracy theories. Some conspiracy theories are just so batshit insane. It's like it's scary that people actually believe this shit is real. Like, I'm not saying like, man, that food's killing you. It's like I think people fail to realize that food that's bad for you isn't intended to be eaten. It is like, oh yeah, they're feeding us this and it's like terrible for you. Yeah, there are a lot of things that are terrible for you. Technically, you can drink too much water, like, and die from it. It's like you're eating a food that is like loaded with preservatives and salt and like fake other things. And it's like, oh no, man, you shouldn't eat that. It's bad for you. It's like, yeah, a lot of things are. Don't eat a lot of it. Like, it's okay to have a hot dog from time to time. You know, it's okay to have McDonald's every now and again. But if you eat this shit every day, then yes, it's going to have a negative effect on your body. and your mind and your spirit. It's like that's your fault. That's a decision you made. It's like no, but we're poor. That's all we can afford. It's like that's not true. You can probably still get fresh vegetables, like even like on a budget.
You can.
Have you been?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have been streaming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because if I was sitting here talking to myself this entire time,
It'd be par for the course.
yeah, fair enough. But like, by all means, like it's like no, man. Hot dogs are like filled with nitrates and butt traits and dog ass and like
Dog
pig
ass.
lips and stuff.
Specifically dog ass, like
Right.
the ass of the dog. That's the rapper.
That was the part that got you, huh? Everything else was like, oh, yep. Oh my gosh, dog ass. That is hilarious.
That's hilarious. Oh my god, I can't believe he said those words.
He said dog. He said dog ass. You know what dog ass is? It's the butt of a dog. I
That
can't
means
do
I'm a
it. I want to
jackass.
so. It beats I'm a jackass.
It means that I'm a jackass. If you didn't get the subtext, you saying I'm a jackass for laughing at it.
No, that's not. Well,
But I am a jackass.
Okay. You're an ass. Your name's not Jack, so here comes the throw. Did you hear that?
Nah, it sounded like you got nothing but net.
Mmm.
Well, and figuratively speaking, of course.
Still.
What?
I
Did you
missed completely. No, I hit the side of the.
You could have lied. Everybody would have thought you did great.
Could have, but then it would have bothered me like for the rest of the night, because no one would have known, but I would have known,
And that's the
and it would have hurt
important
my
thing.
spirit. No, I hit the side of I hit the front of the sink, and it just bounced off the damn front of the sink and then just landed on the ground. But I'm going to fill these water bottles up, so it doesn't much matter. I do like that I have bought like so many bottles of Powerade to just drink. I drank them at one point. And then I use them for water. And I don't mind people drinking my water. What?
I cannot see at all whatsoever.
I prefer you don't. If I'm being honest, I would genuinely prefer that you didn't.
What, see?
No. What did you just say?
See.
No. What did you just say before that?
I can't see.
That's not what you said.
That is.
No. What did you say? Like quote, the actual quote from Love of God. Do it right.
I don't remember what exactly I said, but I know that I can't see is what I said.
Yeah, but you said the uncontracted version of that.
Did I?
Yes. Now say it. Now say that.
No.
Huh?
Well, why am I being put on trial here?
What? Just do it.
You just woofed.
I didn't.
You did.
How did I wolf?
It sounded like all your words blended together until it was like woof.
Oh yeah, yours does that from time to time. When you hear me go ow, that's because it's doing that in the audio spike. It's terrible. You said I cannot see.
Okay.
You still don't hear it?
I cannot see?
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
I prefer that you didn't. No, you just got it?
Yeah, I just got there. I don't think I can get out of this one without grabbing a bubble. Which might be why the trophy says get through the thing
The thing with one bubble. Because it's difficult. That's the answer. I think there's gonna be somebody who watches this video back later on down the line, and they're gonna be like, "What the hell is he talking about? He prefers he not do what?" Like they're gonna be like, "I don't get the joke," and like the joke was he said he could not see. Yeah, he said he could not see. What the hell are you talking about? No,
given my lineage,
said,
it's, you know.
that's problematic to say the very least. No, he said he could not see. Yeah, he could not see. What the hell are you talking about? The funny part about this is you can say it 1,000 times and still never hear it. because it's quite literally the same word, like the same syllables. It's the exact same syllables. I cannot see. Yeah, so please don't. Yeah, I know you can, but I would prefer that you didn't. You prefer I be able to see? No, I prefer that you not see. You prefer I would not see? What? That's a double negative. So that would be you mean you want me to be able to see? Yes, seeing is good, but I also prefer that you not see. What are you talking about? Who's on first? I also want to say that if you don't know if you've never seen the Who's on First bit, look it up. Not you specifically. I know you're old as hell, so I know you've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody who might come across
Weirdly
it, if you've
enough,
never seen
My
the Who's
Little
on First
Pony
bit,
did
go
a
watch
joke
it.
like that.
I'm not sure. It's because it's such a good joke.
Yeah.
Like it transcends the majority of everything you've ever heard in your life. Like Who's on First is just good. Like in a very weird kind of way. I did
Because
that. I
it's
had to
the
feel like
ultimate like miscommunication joke like ever.
because like I had this bit like this happened years ago, and my cousin was like, "Wow, that was like a Who's on First moment." I was telling my dad like the only word I knew in Spanish like that I knew for sure was K, and he's like, "What does it mean?" I was like, "What?" He said, "K." I was like, "What? What does K mean? What?" And the fucked up thing was, at no point did I realize what was happening. What? It was like saying it louder makes it more clear. Makes it more
Like
clear.
if you do it really slow and loud, that makes it
What?
instantly
Like,
understandable.
that's like apparently if you say something loud and slow, people stop being blind, they stop being deaf, and they stop being foreign. Like it's the most insulting thing you could ever do to somebody. Hi, I want to get to the bathroom. Where it's like mother, they speak Japanese. It didn't translate because you said it slower. That genuinely makes you look like a stupid twat.
I mean, if you pantomiming, I understand. Like doing the thing, like I can almost understand that. But just being loud and obnoxious,
Yeah. He's
not so
like, he's
much.
blind. Oh, he's blind, yes. Hello! It's nice to meet him blind. He can't see. So he has no idea how stupid you look. But now he has a full idea of how dumb you really are. It was like, you retard. It's like, oh, like, what you say you couldn't see? Yes! You couldn't see.
If
You could
anything,
not
his
see.
hearing is better than anything that he has.
Seriously. Also, I threw that Nazi joke back in there because I don't think anybody saw it coming. Ha! I'm on a roll. Did you catch that? Did you see how I doubled back on that joke?
Okay, so there's oh god, what's happening?
If anybody who didn't catch how I doubled back on that doubled back joke, I was talking about the man who couldn't see, and I said he cannot see.
Yeah.
And I said I said that because no one would see it coming. We were talking about a blind guy.
Okay, so this is weird.
That entire game is a little off so far.
This when I get close to the shadow people now, they start sucking the life out of me.
Boy, that is not where I thought the rest of that sentence was going.
Would you care to enlighten me?
I thought sucking. Great! Never mind. I know what's in this pot. Never mind. I was gonna ask what was in this damn pot. Now I realized, oh yeah, it's meat. I was like, what kind of meat?
Meaty kind of meat. It's a very meaty meat.
It's a meaty meat that's meaty.
I got the trophy hold your breath, so I'm guessing I did it.
Can you rinse water out with water?
Well, if the first set of water is dirtier than the second one, then yes.
Wait, what?
If the first set of water is
If the water in the cup is grosser than the water I'm putting in it, the answer is yes.
yes.
Because apparently like every day you need to like because I got some new avocados And so I decided to go ahead and try to grow some more avocado plants. And so I have like two very fresh avocado seeds sitting in this cup, and it says that you should like clean out the cup every day. You should replace the water every day. And so I just did a little experiment where really all I did was like put it in water. Like I just ran more water into the water water cup. I'm actually surprised you can hear me.
This looks like a shark.
It is.
Oh, it was a shark. Because I got the trophy for finding the shark.
The trophy is legit just called Find the Shark.
It's like What Lies in the Deep or some shit like that.
Would y'all like to know why the Fonz were why would y'all have a story about the Fonz' leather jacket on the TV show Happy Days?
Sure.
Alright. Back in the 70s when that show came out, ABC had a rule that the Fonz, like, people couldn't wear leather jackets in their shows. The reason behind this was they felt like leather jackets represented a negative stereotype. And so basically, if you wore a leather jacket, you were ne'er-do-well.
Mm-hmm.
And they were worried that people would start thinking that the Fonz was a bad guy.
Did they specifically make him wear a leather jacket to break those stereotypes?
No.
I found another keyhole.
For a while, they made the Fonz wear a windbreaker. It was like a Colgate white windbreaker.
It's beyond great. It's beyond great. Mm-hmm.
I also have this picture of a Ninja Turtle that you won't relate to when you get the movie.
Is it this one?
Yeah!
Also, you can have that.
T-Norch, Moopin, Nilna, Turks!
Yeah, I gave that to Martin.
Oh no. Oh no.
She has the most adorable white girl laugh ever. And I don't know why, but she sounds southern to me.
Yeah.
She sounds southern to you too, right?
A lot of people sound southern here.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you kind of are in the South. Technically, because you're on the coast, right?
No.
Y'all aren't on the ocean?
No.
Your state isn't on the ocean?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't live on that side of the state.
You don't know what the state looks like on the map?
No. I don't know most of the state capitals.
That has nothing to. I know where the majority of the states are.
No, I don't know where states are, like, on a map. I'll be honest. I don't care how stupid that makes me. I mean, I did, but that doesn't mean I retained the information. I had to memorize the capitals of other countries too. I did that. It didn't keep in my head though.
Like, she thinks you're stupid now.
Bunny, you need to go. Quit making those noises. It's gross.
Okay. Alright, so ABC really wanted Fonz. Well, the writers of Happy Days really wanted Fonz to be able to wear a jacket. They felt it was necessary for his character. So, at some point, ABC was like, okay, well, look, the only way we're going to be okay with him wearing a leather jacket is if he is on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
He's on a motorcycle, or is at the very least near a motorcycle. And so for a large chunk of the Fonz's screen time, whenever you saw him and he had his leather jacket on, he was either on his bike or like in the room or like near his bike.
Did they think that that would make him look better?
No. The reason was because leather jackets to people who wear motorcycles wasn't considered a matter of fashion. It was considered a safety apparatus.
All right.
And so ABC was like, well, I guess like that makes it okay. That was how they looked at it. But at some point in the show, after like he truly established himself as a character in the show, like they allowed him to just wear the leather jacket as a part of his character, because like he had at this point he had actually established that he wasn't a bad guy, he wasn't a hoodlum or any of these things. Also, the Fonz was not meant to be a main character in the show. He was meant to be like a one-off side character at one point, but he easily became like the most popular character on the show.
Well then.
Would you like for me to tell you more useless ass information?
If you want to.
I'm going to tell you the story of how Hugh Laurie should not have gotten the job as Gregory House.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea what the story is?
I can't say that I do.
The director for House had made it a decree that he would not hire any British actors to play House. And a lot of British actors had applied for the role because, what was it? House was kind of like a Sherlock Holmes type story. And Sherlock Holmes was British, so they felt like, oh, yeah, where's you in? He felt like no British man could properly portray an American. So he flat out said, like, no more British actors, none. I'm not casting a British man as House. As you can already tell, this probably made this dude look like a giant ponce, because you know how the story of House goes. Mm-hmm. Right? Right. Gregory, Hugh.
Yep.
Didn't get the job because he was determined to like break the stereotype. He just didn't know the guy wasn't hiring British actors. He had no idea. And the only reason he applied for it, because up until that point, he had done a lot of British comedy. And he felt like comedy was a young man's game, so it's time for me to just move on to drama.
Yeah, because him and Stephen Fry used to do a lot of comedy together.
So,
Which, if you haven't seen Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie do comedy together, you should. It's funny.
And if I'm not mistaken, him and Rowan Atkinson as well.
Yeah.
So he was in a place, he was somewhere doing something else, and he decided to like do his promo reel, like his audition tape for the role of House. He did this in the bathroom of the hotel room he was staying in, and he said the reason he did it in the bathroom was simply because the bathroom had the best lighting. So, a British man applied for a role that had been decreed that no British man would get. Got the role while auditioning on the toilet.
If that doesn't give you hope, I don't know what else does.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I didn't know Hugh Laurie was British for a long time. I had no idea.
I mean, you probably wouldn't know Andrew Lincoln's British either.
I'm gonna tell y'all, both of those people, Andrew Lincoln, Lenny James, and Hugh Laurie all have some of the best American accents. And they, like, their normal speaking voices, completely British. Like, extremely English. Like, the words they use and everything, like, and I would say, like, they aren't even really Southern like, I mean, to be fair, like, what? Rick Grimes isn't from Atlanta.
Rick, like, as far as, like, Andrews goes, because it's easier to hide a British accent when you're doing a Southern accent. Like, just in general.
Yeah. A little bit. That's not the point.
I do not know what I'm supposed to be doing.
I think it's more along the lines of when they just drag their words out, like a really slow.
Yeah.
They're really slow. Yeah. So, like, the Gregory House is like a very...
Gregory House is literally
fast.
American.
Yeah, he's just an American character, like, flat out. He's an American bloke. And listening to Hugh Laurie speaking his English accent is, like, ridiculous. I didn't know Gary Oldman was British. You know who Gary Oldman is, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was British. I didn't know he was British till today. And the only reason I found out is because he ended up going to a vocal coach to regain his accent because he had done so many American movies that he had lost his accent.
There's some irony in that.
And weirdly enough, here's information that no one wants to be true. Arnold Schwarzenegger speaks with an American accent. But when he's talking to cameras or fans, he speaks with his Austrian accent because he thinks it would weird them out if he spoke English, if he spoke in a normal American accent. Like if like Arnold Schwarzenegger spoke like this, it would be like, oh, it's fucking weird. So he talks like this, like I'm Arnold, I'll flip you the baby, otherwise you'd be like, what are you doing? That's that scary, I don't know who you are anymore.
To be fair,
this
is almost completely true.
So he's like, when he's at home, he also does use a vocal coach to help him maintain his Austrian accent, because he speaks to his family in Austrian. But he has a normal American accent. But again, he just does it. He speaks like this. Like, cause I'd imagine, like, if you walked up to Arnold Schwarzenegger and was like, oh my God, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Can I have your autograph? Yeah, sure. And like, that's how you spoke. You'd be like, what the fuck was this?
Because then the dream is ruined.
It's gone. It's completely gone. You know for a fact if you met Arnold Schwarzenegger, you want to go like, oh my God, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I want to take a picture. I love it. Crap. Like, that's what you want. You know you want that. If you didn't, it would be the most like it would be the biggest letdown. Like, it really would. It's like if you met Eminem and he talked like a stereotypical white boy, you'd be so upset. Hi, how you doing? My name's Marshall. I'm a rapper. It's like, stop. I don't like that at all. Like, what is this? Like, that's just a character I play on TV. This is a character I play on TV. It's not really how you speak. No one talks like that to me. Oh my gosh. It's like, So you don't swear in real life? Oh gosh, no, it's so crass. I hate swearing. I just have to do it for my persona. My persona swears a lot.
My persona.
He's from fucking Minnesota apparently.
Minnesota.
I don't even know if people from Minnesota really talk like that. I don't know if people from Minnesota talk like that. I just know that that's the stereotype I have for people from Minnesota. Minnesota, don't you know? Because I'm from Minnesota, don't you know? I know now since you done. Ah! Where you come from?
Huh?
Came back in just in the conversation. Yeah, hi, my name is Ramon. I like to fuck women in the butt. What happened? Oddly enough, you like anal sex, but you're terrified to go to prison because you don't want to get raped. Look, some things are only worth saying once, and that was one of them.
I don't like anal sex. I mean, if Rue let me do it, I'll do it. But
Then you like it, and you like it.
I'm curious about it. It's one of those things, like, you can only have sex so many ways before you start to get curious about some other stuff.
That's how people turn gay. You laughing, but that's literally that's like the process that people go through. I say this is probably how most people find out they're allergic to stuff too.
I would say there's an end to that. Also, like there's a line you're like, okay, this is how freak I want to get. I'm not gonna cross that line. What? Lifehead?
Yeah.
No, not for him.
I'm pretty sure there's things Fifth won't do sexually.
Yes, there is. It's one thing, and I know what it is.
Alright then.
He does not kiss on the lips.
Everyone has that line. There's you don't like kissing bitches on the lips.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
You don't like spit.
Oh, there you go. I don't like saliva. So if you were like, I want to kiss, and I was like, all right, fine. And then you immediately go, it's like, no, you have been denied, my friend. I have got to get rid of these shorts. These shorts suck. This will be the second pair of shorts in like 24 hours I've given away. Because like they're at a point now that the elastic is gone. So if I put anything in my pocket, my pants just immediately fall down.
Good. Is that not a plus?
No. Did you reassure Bree that you loved her?
What do you mean?
Not even talking to Mark.
What?
If you found out Mark was sexting your girl on the side, how would you feel?
I would be privileged that a white man want to go out.
I know, right? That's exactly how you're supposed to feel about that. Except me, I'm still killing both of you.
Which one are you killing first?
I'm killing you first. Because I want to get that out the way.
Why do we both say the same thing? I was like, probably you.
Yeah, it's like, I'm killing you first. Because I'm going to take my time with her.
Did your upload finish, by the way?
I don't know.
Well, check. So I can know if I can stop streaming this at some point.
No, you can't stop streaming it.
But I want to play Saints Row. Oh my god.
Ugh. I feel like they went under that damn hole.
I don't remember if I've seen something that needs a key. I can't remember. Like, this is just leading nowhere.
The answer is no, it didn't. And here's why. When it started to upload and it failed, I deleted the information like that YouTube had like now we can just try to play Saints Row with me uploading something.
I'd like to.
But this fucking Alex, huh?
I'd like to.
Okay.
I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear.
You like women to be shorty and cunty?
I'm not co-signing that.
Do you like bitchy bitches, Jamal?
That's my favorite kind.
Those are the only kinds of mama put in his mouth.
Huh?
It's the only kind of women you put in your mouth.
Yeah.
Jamal don't eat them off-brand hoes.
The off-brand hose.
Yep, that's it. Like, these pants are so loose they pull down my underwear. And that's just not okay.
I mean, depending on where you are, it's great.
No, it's not okay. For one of my ass to be out, I just wouldn't wear pants and underwear. Yeah, fuck.
Well, maybe this is like the sign you needed
No,
to start.
motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Are you uncomfortable with your body, Martin?
Are you uncomfortable with getting kicked in the dick?
Sometimes. Depends on the time
Then I
and place.
suggest you shut the fuck up. Fuck around and get your dick kicked.
Fuck around and get your dick kicked. That's the weirdest insult I've ever heard.
It's not an insult, it's a threat. So I suppose you're right, it is a weird insult. Even that's not the objective.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Well, I did once threaten to super glue a woman's labias together.
Who did you threaten?
Actually, no, I'm
Ew.
sorry.
That ball was covered in.
Because I was
glue.
watching this post on YouTube, on Facebook. I was looking at this post that a girl I went to school with shared, and she had done something to a guy, like in his sleep or whatever, and she thought it was so goddamn funny. And I'm looking at like all the women who think this is funny and all this other bullshit, and I'm sitting here like, how about no? And so I'm sitting there going, that's all well and good. I'll staple your labias together. And I'm gonna tell you, something about small, sharp pieces of metal, like making their way through a woman's vaginal lip, completely fucks with their day. It's like, that's harsh. And I was like, see, that's the thing about that's the thing about doing dumb shit. You have to be sure that the person you're doing dumb shit to ain't dumber than you are.
Yep. Preach, my brother.
Because I could probably do something all fucked up to Mark. And then, like, Mark's a fucking plague rat to my house. And I immediately just break out in death. Is this like the turtle country? Oh god! I ain't gonna front. That you smoking some good ass weed. That's Venus de Milo. First off, like this ain't even a turtle. Like she don't even exist. I'm sorry. Oh, you're smoking by your. Oh yeah, you need to stop smoking. That is some powerful marijuana.
What's some powerful marijuana?
If you smoking by yourself and then you think to yourself, "Damn, it's my head again." Yeah, shit. Yeah.
That's the Bombay.
Like you hit the blunt, and then you put it in your hand again. Like, oh damn, my turn again.
You need to stop smoking if you think that for even a half a second.
God damn. My motherfucking chest tight. I got doo-doo falling down my leg.
Like, you sure you hit it? I think you're like, wait. Hold up. No one person here.
Have you ever wanted to fuck an Oreo? No. I'm not that aroused. Like, oh, I'm gonna turn the notifications for this group off instead of just leaving the group. Cause
You never want to fucking Oreo?
one of the people in this group genuinely is annoying and he's just not interesting. I was like, I'm sure, like, oh, why is that? Because he's a man. It has a lot to do with it. Yes, it's like him being a dude has a whole lot to do with the fact that I don't find him entertaining. Are you not okay with that? Like, does that part bother you specifically? Like, I just want to know why. If he was a girl, would it be okay? Because I like titties. That's what motherfucker. Like, by all means, if a dude came and sat on my lap, I would be a lot less enthralled by the idea as if a completely legal female came and sat on my lap.
See, that's your problem.
I want to point out that you need to stop talking.
What?
Because you're going to say some more pedophile shit. and I can only have your back so many times with that before people start just saying that I'm a pedophile too.
What made you assume I was going to say something pedophile?
Everything about you screams. You know, this is a fucked up statement. Everything about you screams pedophile. Legal pedophile, it is. Meaning he fucks people who he is down to fuck a 15-year-old is the point. Because all I can think of is she even good at fucking? It's like, no, I'm just a hoe. I just want to put my dick in a hole. I just want to put my dick in a hole. Like, oh, your friends know you as a hole haver. That's trifling. That's absurd. It's like, oh, it's like all your friends only know you as a hole haver.
A hole haver?
A hole haver. Like you stop being a person and you're literally just like a vagina and an anus and a mouth. That's all you're good for. You still look like a slut. By all means, you can be insulted by that if you want to. I don't give a fuck.
Not even a little.
I was like, your friend's a pedophile and you still friends with him? Yeah, your mama fucked donkeys for 85 cents an hour. She's still your mama, ain't she?
I'm not a pedophile.
Well, the problem is, my mama's fucking a donkey. That's legal.
I mean, it
You got a
depends on
point.
where you
Jamal,
are.
fuck out my house. I don't think it's illegal anywhere. Unless I've been Donksylvania, where donkeys are the god.
Donkeys are the god.
Fucking a
It
donkey.
was like, yes. Fucking a donkey, no, it's not illegal. It's not illegal in Mexico, to say the very least. Who getting messages? Is Patrick like people parties again?
No.
Oh. That's okay.
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 Being on? I mean, patching online? What's patching? Patchy!
Fuck I go.
Patchy! Where you at, sir? I mean, Patchy! Yahoo Messenger will be discontinued. So send all the dick pics you gonna get in now. Because in a little bit, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Yeah, Bunny, what the hell? No, I gotta put this back in the fridge because there's some chocolate. Well, you're considered not being a whore.
Not really.
Your mom was like, I was born to be a ball player.